Live, pal.
This is it, huh?
Alright. Welcome to the first edition, pilot episode, I guess you could say, of
Inaugural episode.
Inaugural pilot. Wheels are down and we're rolling.
Oh, okay.
First episode of Diecast, dude.
We're back. Deep inside the quarantine castle.
I went in to design these.
They're fitted?
Yeah, baby. We go for the top dollar. That's what I said. I spent way too much money on these. Here, open it up and show the back.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to like...
Yeah.
What is going... Whoa.
We got our own official hat that we are official.
Eric Coleman says he'd sport one. Man, that is cool.
All right. The legendary all-time quarterback, Die-Cut Cody. He's going to become big quarterback here. There we go. Battle Hog, baby. Let's see that ball. He's running. Omaha! He's back! He got it!
Tell us. Well, let me tell you a little story about a guy named Wolf John Johnson. He was born a son of a butcher, and now he's the daddy of a son of a gun. Woo! I don't even know what that means. What is going on here? Okay.
Oh,
We literally...
oh!
Oh,
Breaking news.
wow.
Thanks, Mom.
I did not know this was happening. We hit 1,000.
He's got a hair. Joking, just joking.
We hit 1,000 followers this past week.
Woo!
Oh, what is this?
So I have me.
No
and I
way!
have you.
Look
With our t-shirts and
look
everything.
how trim I am.
So
This is fantastic.
You get
Oh,
Penny-
it's got my shirt on
I
there.
got Penny Hardaway shoes. I've got the first Jordans. I've even got my khaki shorts on.
This is freaking cool.
We'll put up some more extra pictures of these.
Oh my gosh.
Got our hats on.
I have a Funko Pop.
Now this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay.
No.
I don't want to. Woo! Man! Yeah!
Morningside cemetery, met a man who was tall and scary.
Oh my God! He's got a gift! Yes!
How much you worry, but I just can't figure out why's taking these bodies and crushing them down to at the size. He's a tall man, he's stronger than any normal man. He's a tall man, he's stronger than any normal man. He's a tall man.
Oh, that was too big of a bite. What did I do? For hanging in with this.
Not really. Well, two
Yeah.
things. It's been fun.
Italy.
My wife's showing support. Thank you, dude. It's why can't I? Juan Watson sent 50 What? Juan Watson has donated to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. That is our first donation ever on the show. Tony.
Hey, Tony. I'm Tony.
Yo, what up?
What's up, Tony? Thanks for joining us. I'm California. After I get done introducing myself. Oh, we already got a like. Kyle
Kyle
Douglas.
Douglas, what's up?
Yeah, man. I even recorded Raw last night. What's up?
Aunt Pat.
My Aunt Pat.
Hey guys, Aunt Pat here.
My Aunt Pat. Not your Aunt Pat. My sister's
Your mom
aunt
used to...
used to babysit me. Yes.
Discriminate. We're the superior
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Thank you for liking the stream again.
What up?
Kids.
Yeah, Adam Reynolds shared the stream. Yes! Yes, thank you, Adam. Oh,
I hate
amazing.
watching that.
Thank you. It's my favorite.
Kinds of people.
Melissa's like
Yes.
the stream.
That is my sister. That
She's
is
related to your aunt through
That is-
your mom.
that is my aunt's niece, my mom's
Mom's
daughter,
sister's
my sister,
niece.
Melissa.
I'm John Hewitt, and long-time friend of Cody.
Yes.
Long time friend of the show.
First time caller.
Brittany said maybe it's down. It's down. It's down. Oh my God.
He's stronger than any normal man.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Well, it's very exciting.
Welcome.
What is old is new again, your friends, your pals, your old pals. The Diecast Dudes are back with another
We're old.
new live Facebook stream this week. Coming to you from the Diecast Studios 2.0, still under construction. Right now we have a nice little banner hanging up behind us. Temporary banner till we get some more exciting items in this
Studio
studio 2.0.
2.0. You say 2.0 a lot. It'll confuse them.
I am your co-host for the evening. Known around these parts, Papa J's all day long. 3-pointer, yes.
Oh.
Right on the hoop. Swisheroo for 3.
Okay.
All
3
right.
points?
Known around these parts is the
How
Wide
much
Larry
is
Bird,
that?
a.k.a. that 90s kid.
Wait, how much is a 3 worth?
3.
Oh.
a.k.a. that 90s kid that still thinks Urkelbot is the best 90s robot ever. Diecast Kyle.
And I want to disagree with that statement, but
Uh-oh.
I'm not. I'm trying to remember robots from the 90s. So
We had like Bicentennial Man,
no
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. Yeah.
Short Circuit 2. You gotta go with all these 2s because the originals were 80s.
Yeah, they were 80s. I am the double dipper, often irritated but rarely imitated.
That is true.
Die cut Cody. What is going on, guys?
Welcome.
Doug says, "Let's get to business." He wants to skip the pleasantries and get right to business.
Hey, we gotta do our intros, brother.
He's a businessman. Okay.
He's all about.
When you've got business down in Branson, man, when it's hopping, Doug, he likes to get right to it. I don't blame him.
Doug is a no joke, straight laced son of a gun.
He's easy. It's a family show.
I was trying to knock out some of the celebrations. You know, we do the celebrations. You're doing all right.
I'm celebrating.
What you celebrating today?
Ja Morant once again.
What? John Moran?
Ja Morant, the basketball player from the Grizzlies.
Oh yes.
That
Is that your meme you posted earlier?
that just once again brandishing a firearm while live. He's
like Yosemite Sam
throwing it all away, man. Did you see where the can't remember his name? He was a first round pick from 2001. Was just laying into him on social media.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was pretty bad, you know. But
Yeah, who was the first round pick? Who was
well,
even
first
drafted?
round, not number 1, but
Okay.
first round. So, yeah, pretty bad.
Two-
Throwing it all away.
Why?
You know,
There's
he's
so
worth.
many. You're used to hearing this in football, not so much basketball, but
Well, I mean, but regardless, you know, like they just can't let it go. Can't let it go.
well, I mean, football. I mean, like, if he was in NFL, he'd probably get away with it. He'd be back next month.
Well, I mean, he's currently suspended from all activities, but I mean, I'm sure he'll be back.
I liked your picture you posted from "Don't Be
That
a
was,
Menace."
that was pretty good.
I almost commented.
I saw that.
What you say about my mama? As he's hitting the button and it's moving in different directions.
Patrick says Ja Morant. I like Ja Morant just
like
because
it.
it bothers you.
It sounds more.
Jay Morant. That's what I'm going to call it.
Jay Moron.
We did Jay Moran.
Jamoron is more like it.
Jabroni. So what you got?
It almost sounds like how they pronounce it down in Baton Rouge, down in Louisiana.
Oh, down there to Baton Rouge,
Jaron.
huh? You think of Ja
Jaron.
Morant, huh? Those guys down there.
Well, some of these celebrations, I was asking if you were just out celebrating today.
No, I had to work.
There is some, me too, but still no excuse.
Celebrating
still
at work.
no excuse. Yeah, today's got some crazy celebrations. National holidays for today, May 16th. Also known around the world, or at least this country, National Sea Monkey Day.
Oh, what
I
does
mean-
Sea Monkey do?
No.
Sea Monkey.
You remember the Sea Monkeys?
Sea Monkey.
They used to sell them in the comic books as we
Sea-Doo?
were kids. Remember they have like the ads and they have like the whole little family of sea monkeys. Like I remember
I just kept
really?
flipping, I guess. I don't
Oh
know
my
that.
gosh! I think
have
they were
to
big
look
like
that
in the '70s though. But sea monkeys, yeah. Look up sea monkeys, and like the ads are classic because it'd be like a family. Like I remember like the family would be like sitting out on the lawn, and yeah, you have to look up like the comic book looking ads. Yeah, Yeah, that's what they look like. They had.
This here?
Yeah, that's what they look like, but they were like drawn in the comic book sections.
I don't like it.
You type in like comic book ad on there also. But sea monkeys, I can remember seeing those as a kid, like the ads. You could buy them, and you're supposed to put them like in a special little. Yeah, they're there, like in the front lawn. Like I was telling you, weirdest thing. I always wanted to get some sea monkeys.
And you say you put them on the lawn?
No, that's the ad was like they're out like hanging out on the beach in the front lawn, you know, because they're supposed to be like real looking people. Like look at the colored picture right there.
Yeah, I don't like that. We need a metal sign on one of those for the studio
monkey.
that looks.
Yeah, we need to find us a sea
Sea
monkey.
monkeys, metal sign. Let me just get distracted real quick.
Let's
Hang
see. Doug says he thinks there was a '80s cartoon as well about sea monkeys. Emily says Phineas and Ferb had sea monkeys in a pool. See, your wife even knows about sea
on. I
monkeys.
literally just found one on Amazon.
How much?
$15.
Whoa! And it's the ad. It's the
It's
comic
the
book
ad,
ad that
yeah.
I remember as a kid. Yeah, those were like famous in the '70s and '80s. I think they still had them in the '90s and like
I don't remember that.
that's crazy.
That's so weird. I don't
I
remember
almost want a T-shirt with that.
Should have made your Funkos with the Jordan-sized head for Kyle.
let me take one guess who wrote that.
Right.
Let me take one guess.
The
Patrick?
the current champion of the Die Cut Dudes Fantasy Football League. So
Speaking of, should I grab the trophy?
Oh,
Just
sure,
brandish it in his face.
we need to we got to add this year's nameplate since
I
you.
forgot how heavy it is.
I guess I could save money and just like I'll just I'll Sharpie a little dash and then 22 on there.
Here's, I'm assuming it's on camera.
Yeah, it's our camera, so
I forgot how much this thing weighs,
it,
so I have to
it
pick
weighs
it
a
up.
ton. Yeah,
Big
it needs to
freaking
be
trophy.
needs to be cleaned. It's all dusty.
Oh my god!
So yeah, we're gonna have to get one of them Sea Monkeys metal signs. For
That
the
would
garage.
be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool.
That blows my mind. You didn't know what those were.
I don't remember that
I
at
think Doug said there was an '80s cartoon about sea monkeys. I think I
Oh,
know
yeah,
what
he
he's
said that,
talking about, but I don't think they were sea monkeys. They were. I want to say the name of the cartoon started with like an O or something. I know it's not orcas because that's a whale, but I can't think of. You gonna look it up?
all. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Maybe there was.
Well, that's a live thing. That's not quite.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about because they had like, yeah, they lived underwater and they had like a thing that come out of their head. I think I know what you're talking about though, Doug.
I don't have a clue.
But the Amazing Live Sea Monkeys. Is this?
All right,
This
sorry
was an
guys.
actual
Let's-
TV
moving
show?
on. All right, yeah.
This was a TV show.
It says live. I don't know.
A live action. Oh my gosh!
Wait, did I just see
You know what? I think I have seen this before. There was a
everybody
live
watching?
action.
Are you guys enjoying us watch a monitor?
There was a live action Sea Monkey. I think I vaguely remember seeing this before.
I really need to.
as a kid. A live action Sea Monkeys TV show. That is.
That's amazing.
So happy National Sea Monkey Day.
Yeah, I mean,
Today is also. Hey, Barbie says, "Hey guys, hello Barbie, thanks for joining us."
what up?
Kyle Douglas, you need to go steal a yield or a stop sign. That's all. That's all. Cody here. Cody's.
I'm gonna see if this will work. Hang on, guys. We're gonna.
What are we doing here? Oh,
I'll flip it over so that they can see.
the Sea Monkey Show.
Please comment if you can see it because we're not sure.
Oh yeah, it's up. It's up on our screen.
All right, cool. There you go.
National Sea Monkey Day, brought to you by Peter Pafowski
What the Peter Paul?
and Sean Whalen. Hey, Sean Whalen is
Sean?
I actually know him. That's a famous
Howie
actor.
Mandel. They
See,
pulled
Sean
out the big
Whalen
guns.
is most famous from that milk commercial where Got Milk when he eats the peanut butter sandwich and they ask the question over the
Yeah,
radio. Yeah, that's Sean Whalen in that movie.
Oh, okay. Hey, the professor.
That'd be fun if it had like Bobcat Goes Away or something like that. Yeah, how bizarre is this? So there was actually a live action Sea Monkey. Look, Howard Mandel is an executive
This is
producer.
the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I think I vaguely remember this as a kid.
This is awful.
Uh,
All right. All right, let me get rid of
Let's
that
see.
there.
Also today is National Mimosa Day.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a heavy drinker. I'm not really a drinker at all, let alone heavy.
Yeah.
I'm just heavy.
Yeah, well, there's that.
What exactly is a mimosa? Is it orange juice and is it wine or?
No, it's not.
I don't.
No, what is it? Orange juice and vodka? I don't know. I don't drink mimosas. I think it's orange juice and vodka.
So I know a lot of people like those on
Orange, I don't know.
vacations.
Somebody's gonna tell us here. In
A lot of people like mimosas
30
on
seconds.
vacations.
All
All
Cal
right.
says that looks certifiably terrible.
Probably didn't even last very
It
long.
only says champagne. It's
Champagne and orange juice.
Yeah, I guess so.
That sounds a little bit more.
Jamie's laughing at you. I'm just heavy. It's because I'm just heavy.
Today is something you never have had, so we can't really celebrate National Piercing Day. I don't have
No.
any piercings that I know of. You don't have any visible ones that I know
What are
of.
you looking down for?
I mean, I'm looking you head to toe.
Pierce my my butt cheek.
It reminds
Oh,
me of-
I wonder if anybody's ever done that.
Yeah,
Got like
yeah. That's what
like
I was about to say.
all the way up their butt crack.
Not
Just
all
like
the way. I've seen.
I've seen it like up above it, but I'm talking about like all the way down.
I've seen right in the middle of the butt.
Like a
Steve-O did it on an episode of Jackass
God.
before.
Of course he
and,
did.
And he walked around. He had to clench his butt cheeks together.
Keep it from going
And
above.
it was kind of starting to tear because he was getting tired of clenching his butt cheeks
Oh,
together.
that's awful. That's so gross.
Oh, also, let's see, National Barbecue Day. That is a celebration I can get behind.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
It's-
Why did we not have barbecue?
Because we have more food later on.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have enough time after getting
Also,
off
Doug's
work.
not here, so
Doug is our national food man.
I bet the boys at FCC could help you. Yeah, I bet they could. Yeah. Close gate instead of a Jacob's ladder. Yeah.
What is going on here?
Yeah, Doug said Jackass did. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So barbecue pork steak sounds pretty great right about now.
Yeah. Speaking of barbecue, what is your favorite? What is your go-to if you fire up the grill? What is your go-to
Well,
favorite barbecue?
there's a difference in firing up the grill and what I would like to have because I'm not gonna.
What's the difference here?
Well, I'm not gonna take the time to cook a brisket. But if I can have
you
any
smoke
barbecue,
a brisket, you don't really barbecue a brisket.
well,
right?
okay, well, yeah, okay. So if we're going just straight up, but see, you're talking also grilling. To me, there's a difference between just grilling a burger and barbecue.
We'll stick with barbecue since it's National Barbecue Day. What's your guys' favorite go-to? What's your favorite thing to throw on the barbecue grill? National Barbecue Day. I'm gonna go straight up barbecue hamburgers. I'm a big hamburger fan. That's why I'm ready for later for us to do this new Breaking Bad science project with the hamburgers.
I think it's gonna taste just like a burger with crunch on it.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm
You're
excited to try
gonna have to
this.
stack it high to really get an effect.
I don't know. Do you remember we'll taste test the chips again before we eat the burgers. I think they were pretty strong tasting chips.
Yeah. Jamie Campbell says pork can never go wrong there.
Like pork steak,
Barbecue
maybe?
pulled pork, man. That's
Pulled
what
pork?
I want. Grilled steak says Doug. Barbecue chicken, burn ends.
Yeah,
burnt ends.
that's burnt ends. You can't go wrong with burnt ends.
Kyle says brisket food truck that's been around is amazing.
What?
Which one is that, Kyle? I don't know if I've
Brisket
had
food
the brisket.
truck. I don't know if is that the name of it? The brisket food truck.
Brisket's like my favorite thing.
If
so
you
I've-
put brisket in the name of your food truck, you're
you're gonna make money.
You're in business.
Which I don't want to trash food trucks, but there's been one coming to work here lately.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to just say its name. That's the worst food truck.
What is it?
That's the worst food truck. That
Really?
everything has been bad. And then like they have loaded like baked potatoes or whatever. They're not even cooking their potatoes. They're coming out hard.
Oh,
Like
really?
everybody at work had to send theirs back, and then I heard at another location like a week later it happened again. I'm like, how do you not fix this mistake?
Oh.
Anyways, I'm on a rant, but
Somebody said steak.
get that steak. So yeah,
So what is your final?
I mean, if I'm just firing up the grill, it's hamburgers, hot dogs, brats.
I like,
that's
I
what
like a
I'm-
good brat.
I really love. It's not really a brat; it's more, but the Johnsonville chili cheese
Yes,
sausages.
yes.
Oh my gosh, those are probably my favorite thing.
the Johnsonville, like to me, those are brats. I mean, I know they're not considered brats.
technically,
I hate
yeah.
saying, "Oh, I'm going to fix some sausages on the
Yeah, I'm
on
not
the
gonna-
barbecue grill."
To
Me, it's a brat.
it's like a brat with a softer shell.
But if
you
I
know?
get those with a softer shell,
I mean, really, softer casing.
but if I get those, have you ever got the brat buns?
yeah, those are good.
I love them. I'm a bread. I love eating bread. I know that's not good for you,
Yeah, it's like the worst.
but I love good bread, and that.
Well, it makes a
brat-
difference on a sandwich or a burger or a hot dog.
It
or
does.
anything.
Like those brats. You get the brat buns. Like I have trouble finding those stupid brat buns at Walmart
Yeah.
and stuff. Best place I've found them easily is at Save a Lot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Go to Save a Lot and you can buy them. They got them like year round. Seems like Walmart only carries them like summertime when you're out grilling.
Jamie's never had a hard shell brat.
I think I'm kind of in
False,
agreement
you
with
have.
that.
Any brat that's not a Johnsonville is a hard shell
I'm kind of in
brat.
agreement with that. That's why you caught me off guard. when you
I
said
think
a
I'm
hard
gonna have
shell.
to. I can make my own stickers and stuff. I'm gonna have to like package.
your hard
I'll
shell
make my
brat.
own package and bring it on and see. Like I told you, hard shell brat.
So we could have those and sausages. We have like the competition, like hard shell tacos and soft tacos. We like sausages and brats.
I'm just gonna take a brat and roll it in like a crushed, roll it in crushed like a shell, and then fry it and be like, see, it's a hard shell brat.
like, what is this crap?
We should start doing stupid stuff like that and just eating that on here.
That's what we need Doug over here.
We need to.
Doug's got his Blackstone. He's gonna bring over.
We need you to roll a deep fryer in here. I'm gonna burn my house down.
Oh, it would be freaking funny.
Barbecue food truck is called Biggins. They are normally around Potosi.
Oh,
Is that the brisket one? Because
I'm
I'm not-
assuming so.
I'm
but-
not trashing anything, but
Oh no.
I may have been referring to a truck that was just mentioned in the chat.
That was
It was awful.
not a small one, huh?
Mike Neal's starting one too.
I've actually
Oh,
never
okay.
I've never heard
Mike
of that.
is actually, I think that's my cousin actually, Kyle.
I've never heard of that food truck. Biggins?
It's from down south actually. It's passed. It's
okay.
been passing through here, and
Okay.
I don't know why it's up
Like,
here so far, but it's
The
not
lunch
from, like,
lady? The
from
lunch lady's got
Arkansas.
great
Lunch
hamburgers.
lady's good.
They're expensive. That's my only gripe about food trucks is I know it's all handmade, pretty much handmade stuff. Like,
It is expensive,
but it's kind of expensive.
but you figure they're coming to you. It's made right there,
yeah.
and
Like I like
most
the
of
lunch
the time
lady.
it's really good.
Lunch lady's got a good double cheeseburger.
Yeah,
I love a good, like I said, I love a good hamburger. And lunch lady's got a good one. But they're expensive, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you splurge every once in a while, you
well,
can't,
that's
you
the
can't
thing.
afford to
If
do
you're
it
not-
every
if
day.
you're not doing it every day, it's not bad.
But they're good. There's a
excuse me.
cheesesteak, Daddy-O's cheesesteak food truck. It's freaking phenomenal too. I think I turned you on to that one before, haven't I?
Yeah, you took me over when they were at the Labor Day picnic.
Yeah, they're.
And I had my first one, and I was
they're-
like,
they're
"Oh
awesome.
my gosh, yeah,
If you like cheesesteaks, check that one out.
that
It's
place
like,
is awesome."
I've realized I like some weird toppings on my cheesesteak. Also,
Yeah.
mushrooms and horseradish sauce, which is bizarre. But once I ordered it and tried it, that's my go-to now. Right.
Sorry, I'm messing with my.
Also, that's all the national holidays for today. But this month we got a month-long celebration that you may not be aware of. You guys out there may not be aware of.
Definitely not.
I just got made aware of it last night when I was looking up holidays for today.
Okay.
This month is Zombie Awareness Month.
Oh, be aware of zombies. Yeah,
Be aware of zombies.
you got to be careful around.
I don't know when this came in fruition. Is it fruition? Is that the word I'm
Yeah,
looking for?
it actually is.
Or why?
Well, you know,
But
people
the zombies have kind of taken over the world by storm, you know, with
Yeah,
the TV
people-
shows and the movies.
people love a good zombie.
Thank you, George Romero, for bringing zombies into the world.
Right. I love. Well, and you've never watched Walking Dead, not regularly,
Yeah, not
not
regularly.
from the beginning.
I remember being so excited when that show first was about to come on.
Yeah.
I forgot what DVD it was, and it come with like a little flyer inside of it. And I remember it was debuting on Halloween night. I forgot what year. And I'm like, oh my God, my mind is blown. I set my DVR to record it because Caitlin, my daughter, was small at the time. So I was like, probably going to be out trick-or-treating. And I need to check out this zombie show. And I just could not get into it at the beginning. I remember watching the first 2 or 3 episodes, which I know when you start a new TV show, the beginning is always kind of rough. You kind of have to rough it out, but I couldn't.
See, I was the opposite. I liked it from the beginning because they didn't just go nuts right off the bat. They kind of eased into it, so to speak. So it wasn't just like immediate, like, oh my gosh, there's zombies everywhere. Like
Yeah.
it took a minute.
The funny thing
which
is,
I liked.
I never even watched it a lot. I know you was a pretty big diehard fan for a bit.
I actually watched the whole thing. I
So
got
it is
through all
over
of it.
now.
I
I mean,
the
I
main
know they're
show
having,
is
I know
over.
they're having
The main
spin-offs.
show's over, but they have spinoffs.
But I remember I actually started watching. I watched like 2 or 3 seasons, like right in the middle of the
Yeah.
show. I think I remember telling you this when like Negan showed up.
Yeah.
I knew everybody on the show. I knew pretty much the whole premise of the show by everybody always talking about it online. So I never really had to watch the show. But Negan shows up, and I'm like, everybody's posting memes and pictures and saying how badass he was. And I'm
Right.
like, this guy's pretty cool. He's got the leather coat, his
Yeah.
hair's all slicked back, barbed wire bat, and I'm like, I started watching it like randomly, and then he like goes through and kills off all the main characters, a lot of them, and I think I watched it all the way up till he got like thrown into prison by the whatever they were called with the weird masks and
Well, he got thrown into prison by the people, by the main cast, and then
yeah.
and then he went to anyways. But
The-
the only
about when I
time the only
stopped.
time I ever refused to work overtime at work was the night that we were going to find out who Negan killed. The lieutenant called me and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not working tonight."
That's so funny.
Yeah, that was the only time I refused to work.
Who
over.
did he kill that night?
That's when he killed. Well,
Was it Glenn?
spoiler alert!
Oh,
but the
yeah.
show's 40,000 years old now. It's Glenn and Abraham.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the zombie thing is cool. I'm over it. It was it exploded and it was cool for a while, and now everybody's
Everybody
zombie
loved that show.
so much, and it's like
I felt
all
so out of the loop because I didn't watch the show, and just because I couldn't get into it. And everybody loved the show, even like not so much now, but I used to really be into scary movies and horror movies, and even my friends and stuff that didn't like scary movies loved that show.
Right.
And I felt so like out of place because that's my type of stuff, and I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I remember like we were both pumped. I was living down south at the time, and I couldn't believe that you didn't end up watching it. It was
know.
crazy. Jamie said we ruined it for him. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Couldn't hardly
spoiler
watch the
alert.
zombie show, says Kyle. Yeah,
What did he say?
he couldn't hardly watch the zombie shows. Most of them I didn't, but that one I
That
was into.
was actually kind of a graphic show too. I mean, I know it
Well,
was on
and then
cable.
it dragged so long, and I mean, it was so good for a long time, and then it wasn't.
Uh-huh.
And then when Rick,
heard a lot of
when
people-
Rick leaves, it gets kind of bad. But I went back and picked it up from there, and finished out the show.
Uh-huh.
And there was some good stuff in there after he left. It's not a lot, but
Yeah.
there was some decent stuff in there. And then the way they ended it was kind of just okay, But
I know a lot of people dropped off whenever he killed Glenn. A lot
Yeah.
of fans. And then when Rick left whatever,
so they are one of the spinoffs coming back, or not a really spinoff, but
it said it was going to be a movie. I
well,
seen
that's
original.
not happening. Happening. That's not happening. It's not happening. So now it's going to be like a one season,
Oh, like almost like a
and it's a Rick
miniseries.
and Michonne like
Okay.
love story, or however they reunite. But anyways, that's coming, and then the one that I think is going to bomb is the City Nights or whatever with Negan and what's the one chick.
You don't think Negan can carry a show?
I mean, it's just played out. He's played out his character.
Well, whenever I stopped watching it, he was kind of begging to get back out of the. They were kind of letting him out of the little.
Well, he
prison
gets
cell.
out and then he goes and does.
So did he
a bunch
become
of-
good in the end?
Yeah, he's
Did he?
good now.
Okay.
And a matter of fact, he killed Glenn. Well, Glenn's wife wanted to kill him, and she comes back or whatever, and they have this whole moment or whatever, or several moments, and she basically forgives him because he saved her kid and stuff like that. But he
Spoiler.
really is trying. Like
We
I
didn't have spoiler flash
yeah,
across the screen.
I enjoyed all that. But the thing is, like now they're basing a show off those two, the two that
Yeah.
and I just don't see it holding weight. I don't think
So
it's
how
gonna
many
happen.
spinoffs are they having of this show?
I think there's planned 3 because Daryl's getting his own spinoff where he goes to like
Wow.
France to figure out where this all started, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that I
But they've
always
also
wanted,
got like
they're
the
just
pre-show
now doing.
also, don't they? What's the
Well, you have Fear the Walking Dead,
Fear of the Walking? That's what.
but that's not really a pre-show. It's just
Oh,
in a
it's not?
different location. The very first episode starts before it all started.
You see, because I think
And
I
I was
actually
pumped
watched
about that.
one.
I'm like, oh, cool. And then you get like, I don't know, one episode in, and all of a sudden you're caught up to the timeline. I'm like, well, so
kinda sucks.
it is stupid. But Kyle said, I have a hard time with shows, but I finished Picard season 3. I kind of wanted to watch that,
It's a
but now I've-
Peacock exclusive, or no? Is it CBS?
CBS.
CBS.
But I watched like the first episode and I didn't watch anymore. But hey, my dad, what's up, Dad?
Hey, hey,
Dad says, hey, dude, looking thumbs up.
Dead 2.0.
We're looking like thumbs.
All right, put your 3D glasses on real quick, everybody. We're gonna have the 3D thumb. All right, you can take them off.
Jamie says he plays in a great movie. I love Boondock Saints. It's
Yes, that's kind
good.
of
Kyle
his
said
big first break.
Paramount is where you can watch Picard.
Okay, that's right.
We'll send the bill to Paramount. Plug in Paramount.
Paramount's got some good stuff on there.
I want to open something.
Do it. Let's do it.
Let's open something.
Let's open something.
Let's open your stuff.
Mine? You want me to go first?
No, I want to go first.
Okay, go ahead.
So I got.
Cody's anxious.
I'm very excited. So I'm very old now, which means I have a little bit of money. You know, not really, but I've never been able to own this in my life, and so I'm very excited.
It's a hard shell sausage.
I ordered a whole case of hard shell sausages.
Is that Johnsonville?
No, these are.
It's a Kroger
These-
brand.
These are Bar S.
S Bar.
S Bar. I couldn't afford the Johnsonvilles.
Hey, S Bar's got some good turkey dogs.
Really? I won't buy S Bar because their hot dogs are disgusting.
I'll tell you, the turkey dogs make it up.
Really?
I don't ever buy their hot dogs either.
Aunt Pat.
Aunt Pat, that's
up,
my
Aunt
Aunt Pat.
Pat?
She finally is back to say hello. Look at the Studio 2.0. Aunt Pat, we miss you. That is my Aunt Pat. My sister's not even here this week, but my aunt is. We love you. We send you our love. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello.
Aunt Pat, look at what I'm gonna open. So as soon as I open the box, it says "Meet your soulmates," but it's like
So, I'm gonna say this is some kind of Ancestry.com.
yes. I finally know where I'm from. It turns out
Yeah. South Iowa.
Podunk, Missouri. Okay,
he's
so
Turkish.
I bought these off eBay, and so it's the authenticated. These really didn't need authenticated because it's not like they're an insane item. But
I feel like I need a peek.
I need help.
Oh, I see the Nike logo.
Oh god.
You didn't think this was through, did you?
No, we're good. So it got me.
Oh, the unboxing of the box.
Got me some shoes.
All right, he got a Nike box.
I'm very excited. I'm glad
gotta-
we're finally doing the show so I can actually open these up and
You got an authenticated Nike box?
I'm gonna laugh. It's authenticated. I'm gonna laugh. I open it up and it's not what it's supposed to be.
Oh, you have not opened it up yet?
No. All right, so they're not that big a deal. It's just exciting for me because,
I like them.
as you guys know, my favorite basketball player ever is Penny Hardaway.
Well, you can
And,
kind of see his jersey over Jordan's fat
Yeah,
head.
you know, it's right here. And LOL at South Iowa. Jamie says
he's a
hot
Hawkeye.
dogs in general are disgusting.
He's
I like a hot dog.
Turkey dogs is the way to go.
No.
I'm all about turkey.
Beef hot dog.
Okay.
All beef. I like turkey.
Maybe we
but-
need Doug over here with this Blackstone, and we can hammer this out.
So I got my very own Penny Hardaway Air Max 2. These are the new golden wheat.
Almost looks like his Phoenix Sun colors.
You know, it kind of does, actually.
I wonder if that's what it's representing that part
Well,
of
you
his
got
career.
the 1 cent on the back.
Man.
1 cent, actually, look, buried
Ooh.
inside there. There's the logo. You can't really see it where we're at, but. So yeah, I'm very excited. Never owned a pair of Penny Hardaway shoes, so very
That's cool.
Now,
That's-
I can't act like I never had cool shoes. I had like the Damon Stoudemire's in school.
I used to
but,
love your Damon Stoudemire shoes you had as a kid.
But yeah, so there they are.
I remember always
Now I
wanted to
can wear
touch
them.
that reflective, that,
It had around the toe cap or whatever. Had the shiny black.
well, not that, like on the side it had like a ball looking, looked like an oil spill type color. You remember it was almost like a rainbowy type.
Did it? I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
I remember that, and I remember going, that's the coolest freaking shoes ever. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. You could probably fetch quite a few bones at the prison for those. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I have more compliments on my shoes when I go into prison.
You get them
Since
you get
my
them
first
prison
week,
shoes.
my very first week, what, like 13, 14 years ago?
Yeah.
I was wearing a cool pair of, I don't know, brown shoes, and that's all I heard. I'm like, these shoes,
Are
man.
those hush puppies? Remember the hush puppy shoes? Those were always like the big giveaways in the 90s on like, I think it was like Shop Till You Drop and all like the weird, not supermarket sweet, but like the weird like hush puppy shoes. Like,
Right. Tony says, what did I miss? Tony, I got these Penny Hardaway shoes. You missed.
Aunt Pat says, very nice shoes. Happy
Thank you,
birthday.
Thank you, Aunt Pat.
Happy birthday, Cody.
Happy birthday to me. Jamie says, pennies. You got pennies? Yeah, thanks, dude. He
Those
says,
are awesome.
without a doubt jealous. Now, to be fair, these are
You should have waited this
on
for
the
last.
spectrum of cost of pennies. These
can't-
are at the bottom, so it's
I
not
can't, I
like
can't follow this. You should have opened these up last.
I tried to tell you.
I started doing it. You shut
Well, I was
me
too
down.
excited. I couldn't help it. So now I get to wear them. That's the best part.
I really like the bubble on the bottom.
I'm only gonna wear them obviously every once in a while, but
That's where these the works that show them off.
I'll make all the MH jealous, get all the stamps I want. It'll be awesome.
I'm not sure what that means.
That's prison.
Prison lingo
Money,
for
what's the word?
like money.
Guys?
You talking about
Yeah,
like
it's money, but what's the? It's prison money. I can't think.
stamps
of the word.
are?
Yeah, well,
Really?
Stamps,
To like mail out mail, like stamps for.
buttholes, anything. You know, I mean,
You still talking about hot dogs? That's some of the ingredients of those hot dogs, those S-bar hot dogs.
Doug says no, it's not my birthday. So yeah, I'm very excited.
All right, I think I'm gonna go with an unboxing.
All right, let's do it. What you got?
All right, we'll go with
Currency. Thank you, Doug. Currency. Prison currency.
the prison currency. Is the stamps? Really?
Well, yeah, they can't have actual money.
I know, but I thought it was like cigarettes. That's what they always tell you on the
Well,
movies.
tobacco's not allowed in there anymore either.
Prison sucks.
Well, I hope so. I don't like it too much either.
So I'm going down a little journey. Star Wars week was a few weeks ago. Last week I started the Star Wars Power of the Force collection.
Okay,
I want
yeah.
to pick up Series 1. This in no way is comparable to Penny Hardaway shoes.
Well, I mean, it is because it's what you're collecting.
But I bought a lot of figures for $20.
Oh.
That's how cheap these Power of the Force figures are.
Nice.
That's why I don't mind picking them up because they're like
Right.
They're dirt cheap.
You can satisfy that fix. Get your fix.
So last week, oh no, it was not that one.
Oh.
Last week I had where's he at? Where did he go?
Tony says, "I need a favor. Can you go to White Larry Bird's house and get his NWO poster and mail it to me?" Wait, that could be arranged.
Okay, last week started off with the Super Friends here, R2D2 and C3PO.
C3PO.
Series 1, I'm going to start picking up. These were the first two of the section.
Okay.
This week, I picked up a lot for, like I said, $20. These figures are dirt cheap. They're not really worth anything. Everybody in the 90s went crazy over when they first came out, thinking they were going to be worth a ton of money like they were
I
in,
remember
in the
that.
70s and
Yeah.
80s. Even when Episode 1 figures come out, everybody's like, you see all the funny pictures on the internet of like people walking through like Toys R Us with like stacks of them.
I got them all.
And, I never collected them back then. I was never a big Star Wars fan. I'm still not, but I kind of got that 90s nostalgia itch for them whenever
sure,
I started
yeah.
looking up Star Wars stuff days a few weeks ago. I'm like, you know what? I kind of want some of these Power of the Force figures.
Right.
The boxes are so recognizable.
Yeah.
The bright colors and the big pictures of Darth Vader on the front. Awesome. So, in this lot was a little mixture of Series 1 and I'm assuming Series 2. It's kind of hard to look up on the internet and see what series is what unless you look up the, pretty much a checklist on the back of the
Oh,
figures.
okay, yeah. I'm
So-
surprised it's that, but I guess there's so much stuff.
I guess everybody just kind of loops them all together.
500 Jar Jar big statues, yeah.
Everybody hates on Jar Jar. I actually like Jar Jar. I know you don't. You're the big Darth Maul fan.
The only thing I like
Now,
about
I
Jar
was-
Jar is there's the fan theory that he's actually a Sith Lord.
Really, I haven't seen
And the
that.
fan theory is fantastic because it basically talks about all the stuff he did to put everybody into power one
Yeah.
way or another. He's the one that votes in Palpatine and all that. So it's pretty good. I'm
Spoiler
like,
again,
I
spoiler.
choose, yeah, spoiler alert.
Sorry, Jamie.
I choose to believe that instead of the actual character he is. So bad.
So, was this what I had last week? I can't remember.
I think you had
feel
that,
like I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
So I did have because I remember saying Old Ben.
Right.
Obi-Wan Kenobi was another one I had. One that was thrown in this lot, like I said, it's actually pretty cool. It's the Carbonite Han Solo.
Yeah.
If you look behind him,
That's
it's got
cool.
the big Carbonite.
I like that.
So I believe this is from Series 2, and if you you can kind of see behind him. I'm trying to get it where the lighting is.
Well, the camera's so far back.
Yeah,
too.
they got the Carbonite Han Solo back behind the actual action figure, which is kind of weird they threw it in there since it has him and
Right.
But I mean,
Still cool, though.
it's pretty cool. Another
Who
one.
needs stupidity in that series? That's what I'm saying.
Look at this.
Oh, no, Jar Jar.
Look at
Oh,
that
it is
one.
amazing.
Look at
Oh,
that
it's
one.
Yoda. What? Oh, and he's in the backpack. I'm like, what is he? What is this
Master
thing?
Yoda. He's got his cane and his backpack, so you can throw him on his backpack and recreate the greatest music video on YouTube
Oh, I love that.
of Yoda and
What is that?
Luke Skywalker.
Seagull. Or,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man, so good.
But I love.
I
it.
had,
got
my
that.
daughter singing that forever. Like we love that one.
Me and Caitlin still sing that song.
It's so good.
I actually watched. Was that Empire that's on? I can't remember which one.
That one is.
So I'm not a huge.
That is Empire.
I'm not the huge Star Wars fan, but I appreciate the movies. But I remember putting that on because I knew whichever one it was.
It's Empire.
I put on that movie while Caitlin was over one week, and when that scene came up, she was laughing because she realized what it was. But it's really weird watching the whole scene of him training without the music video.
Oh man. Yeah, when you see it without that anymore, yeah. Yoda.
Also picked up the Princess Leia. I believe this is another series 1. It's pretty awesome. Check that one out.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like the way everything's
Yeah.
kind of flared out. Makes it look cool.
She got a big buns, hair buns going on.
Got big. Okay.
Oh, you're pulling it up.
Well, I'll let you do your thing, and then I'll see. Do you guys want to see the Seagulls video?
And
If
last
so, I'll
but
go ahead
not
and play it.
least, the old
Stormtrooper.
stormtrooper, the worst shooter in the West.
Pew, pew.
Also from Series 1. So I just about got Series 1 knocked out. I just need, well, I guess I need Han, I need Darth Vader, Luke, and Chewie.
Yeah, you're almost there.
And so far I haven't found those in a lot. I'd like to find at least a couple of those
Get a
in a
bunch
lot together.
together,
Get them
yeah.
cheaper that way.
I was gonna throw in something on what you were saying. I don't remember what it was now. Must have been a lie. All right, we're gonna full screen this and
Let them enjoy.
enjoy. It's almost 4 minutes long, but we'll go ahead and play it. So let's hit this. Boom. So good.
No sound, no sound.
All right. Well, we can't. I don't know. I can't get the sound going, but that is the video. If you guys want to look it up.
I got one more package to
Also,
open.
you guys should be thanking me.
Let's see.
I muted the mic. Just so you know.
We're out here cussing up a storm,
No, that's not what
talking
happened.
inappropriate,
That's
talking
not-
about everybody's mothers.
That's not at all what happened. Just say it.
I got one more package in
the studio.
Let's
now.
see. We're gonna cover up
Oh.
the old Addy here. Got a big WWE logo right there. I was so excited to finally get this in. This is a box I pre-ordered from Ringside Collectibles. Oh, let's see. I don't even know where I'm going to open
You
this
can
up
like
at.
you can like cut through all your stuff. Jamie says he got.
See, you said
He
I had a
has the
hot
episode
toy.
4 Hot Toys layout. Dude, man, Hot Toys. I've had a few of those, and I had a Mandalorian statue that was, I don't know, it's like that big, but Hot Toys is so good. He says he picked it up the day she died. Awesome.
Ooh,
Don't talk about my mom. I will scorpion death drop you off my parents' roof.
is it Tony?
No, that's Kyle Douglas. What is that even about? I don't know.
What?
Don't talk about my mom. What?
I said as we had the phone the mic muted. I was like, hey, we're talking
Oh,
talking
I
bad.
missed
talking
that.
about
I'm like, what is he talking
talking
about?
about your moms.
Tony says, "Oh, I wonder what this is."
If I could get this package open without destroying what's inside.
Here, you just gotta stab at it.
No, because
Here.
stuff's right there.
Here.
Take that knife away from him. Just be gentle. I'm over here like ravaging the box, and you may have found.
It was hard to watch. I should be able to just pour it out.
So I'm over here ravaging the side of the box here, and
wait for you
Cody
to
just
start gnawing on
opens
it.
the top. And that's,
Chewing it open.
oh baby,
Oh, what do we
baby,
got?
look at that.
What is this?
That's why I broke out the NWO
Oh,
Diecast
that
shirt.
dude
today.
shirt.
So, we're gonna need the knife again to cut the tape at the top. Anybody have a clue on what this might be? I pre-ordered this
NWO.
several months ago. Anybody that knows me knows I am still to this day a huge NWO fan.
It's time to get
I
over it.
I loved the NWO back in the day. They, in my opinion, is the greatest wrestling faction in the world. What?
Tony says, just throws it at the wall. How do you open it? Jamie says, please tell me it's a puzzle.
It is not a puzzle.
It's a 1,000-piece NWO puzzle. I'm excited.
You all are gonna have to sit here while we put it together.
We're going to move the camera up and put it together right here. It's gonna be
Oh, there's.
awesome. Oh, yeah.
Check that out.
You should have both of them
Everybody-
sign that. I'm sorry.
R.I.P. Scott Hall.
I'm sorry.
First up, anybody remember the old Hasbro WWF action figures from the 90s?
Oh, Melissa made it. She
Look at
made
that.
it. And Jamie's wearing a NWO hoodie right now.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet timing.
And then also, not only do we have Hall and Nash,
Nothing comes out.
It's
Look,
empty.
it's supposed to have.
oh, look at that.
Oh, dude, man, they look so good.
Yeah.
The packaging, the way they did this.
I think they did it like that so you can open them and actually take them out and display them.
That's
Package
nice.
number 2, Hollywood Hogan and X-Pac. X-Pac, Sean Waltman, had it made back in the day. He was in the NWO and D-Generation
And
X.
DX, that dude. Yeah.
How sweet is that? I love them. Even on the back, they have like the retro-looking cards you can cut out.
And he was cool. I remember we met him.
Uh-huh.
And you had a 123 Kid figure or something, and he signed it 123
Yeah.
Kid.
He was
Like-
actually kind of excited to see that.
Yeah, it was one of those. That was the same day that.
But on the back, they actually have like the retro-looking cards on the back.
That was the same day that he was cool, but Triple H yelled at a little girl and made her cry. So, difference in
Triple H-
personalities there.
Triple H wasn't very cool back in the day.
He was not a cool guy.
Man, I'm excited to finally get those. And they got a picture of the old
ring?
Hasbro-looking ring on the back.
But I'm getting. Do they have one, or is this
They
just?
did years ago when they first brought these retro figures back.
Oh, okay.
Now they're like impossible
Are they
to find
worth
for
a
any.
fortune now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so excited to get those.
Those look
are
good.
Cool looking figures. They actually got some weight to them.
Oh, dude, they did cool on Kevin Nash too, with the hair coming down the side.
Yeah, I mean, so far this is the first 2-packs that they've came out with. I like that 2-pack. Hall and Nash deserve a 2-pack together.
Right.
X-Pac,
And Hogan together.
6 and Hogan.
That makes
These
no
should have been
sense.
2 single packs, in my opinion. 6-Pac and Hogan.
They wanted to have all four, but
and I totally get that. Hall and Nash deserve to be in a pack their
Right.
own. These 2 deserve to be singles.
they deserve to be singles.
Or at least, or you could have put the Wolf Pack together, which was
Right.
which Hall Nash at 6.
Those are cool.
Hogan, I think Hollywood Hogan deserved his own separate, my opinion. I'm excited about those. I'm so excited how those even look. Those
Those look
turned
good.
out awesome.
They look really good.
So
Jamie
my
says they did
opinion-
great on Waltman, and yes, they weren't ever really together. Yeah, it's a very weird.
Yeah, because
Did they even ever have a tag match together? I mean, did
who's that? Hogan and
Hogan
6?
and-
No, six was pretty much with the Wolf Pack, which you know
Right.
before Red and Black, Wolf
Yeah.
Pack was Hall Nash at 6.
Right.
That was kind of like their little clique, and yeah,
It really
that
does.
that definitely deserves to be a two
Yeah.
separate packs. But I mean, what can you do?
I also want to take a minute, Jamie, since you're kind of new to the show. If you look up here, these guys here next to Jordan are actually now they're thin because they make Funko Pops thin, but are actually me and Kyle. And like this one here is Kyle. You see he's wearing a Die Cut Dude shirt and hat. And this one you can't really tell, but I have this shirt as well. It's a Die Cut Dude shirt. It's actually got our picture on it, and it's a fake CD album cover. CD cover. I just thought I'd throw that out there. I got him sitting up there. It'd be kind of cool to tell somebody.
Melissa puts K-Dog needs one.
K-Dog needs one.
I don't know if I don't think he's probably under the Legends contract on WWE. That would be cool. I can just see him with the bandana and the flannel and the sunglasses. That would be a really cool retro figure.
It would be neat. I would honestly, the more the better, honestly.
I mean,
In my opinion.
make
Just
all
keep-
the NWO
keep
guys.
Make 'em. Yeah, just make them all.
There's 100 NWO guys in the history of an NWO.
Even
I'd
if-
take them all.
Even if they the ones that aren't going to sell that well, then just make less.
Well-
and then you're just going to have a limited number
Well,
of them.
they kind of stopped making these like before the pandemic. We used to buy them all in the store, and they were all like retro looking Hasbro figures.
I kind of remember that.
And then Mattel stopped making them,
Okay.
and there was such a demand for them. Now they're selling them, but they're online exclusive. You have to order them online; they're not in stores.
Which I think is a
and
good
they come
idea.
in these cool packs.
Yeah.
But recently they've been making like this is the first one I've ordered online. And you usually have to order them 4 at a time. They come in a 4-pack.
Oh, okay.
But like last time there was it was like Tugboat, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and there was a Bret Hart. It was like
That's
like
cool.
kind of cool people.
I like those. Yeah.
And there was like a WrestleMania one that had Cowboy Bob Orton. It had Mr. T. What was it? Maybe a Piper, and I forget who the other one was. But it was just like,
I mean,
yeah,
that's like the golden era for me, other than the Attitude Era, of course. But when I think back to when I was a kid, I mean, it's all those guys. That's just
Attitude Era is like my all-time.
Attitude's obviously is
1998.
the best.
Yeah,
But you think about when we were kids and wrestling was really, I mean, you know, all those guys.
is on fire.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Attitude Era is just so good. But Jamie said right before they took down Goldberg, Hall fought him in STL. I got the Conan Wolfpack shirt the next week. He's kicked out. And Kyle said LWO is back now with Ray and Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah,
I don't know
the whole new LWO and the WWE, they brought them back because they got a bunch of Latino wrestlers.
Yeah.
And for some reason, like LWO is like this little known faction in WCW
Right.
that like nobody even really knew about. They were barely on TV.
Yeah.
You know, because they were all the little cruiserweight guys, and they were just kind of scattered all over, whether it was Saturday Night, Main Event, Nitro, Thunder, whatever.
Yeah.
And they always, I remember back in the day, they always wanted Rey Mysterio to join the group, and he's always against it. Now WWE has brought it back, and now he's the leader.
Now
of the
he's the
LWO. I'm
leader.
like, that does not make sense. That is not how the history goes.
We need a face.
And they're kind of like pushing it as this big group. And like I said, they were kind of like the nobody scrubs of WCW
Right.
cruiserweight guys.
I remember that.
They
Yeah.
had like Silver King, Damien 666. They
Yeah,
had
those guys.
all these weird guys that nobody cared about.
Yeah. I didn't care about those guys.
La Parka was one of them.
You loved La Parka.
La
I
Parka.
remember I would
Me-
come over
me-
to your house and you always had to show me like La Parka wrestling. Some
Me and Steve Carpenter got me into La Parka.
Did he really?
And I think because he would just do his, he'd put his hands up the ears and he'd wiggle his knees.
I remember that.
The chairman of WCW, La Parka.
Is that jersey signed? No. And
One day.
you know,
One day.
we talked about, you can't really see on camera, but this is a very red, white, and blue patriotic side. I've got my brother and my uncle's flags over here, but we were like, hey, we need a Penny Hardaway USA jersey. I missed out
Oh, really?
on a signed USA jersey on eBay that went for a great price.
Oh.
I had it like I was watching it, forgot all about it, went back and checked what it sold for, and I was like, oh my gosh. But there'll be another chance, you know. So
I think you need a cool.
no, it's not signed. I do have a signed pick that I need to put back here.
Yeah,
but
you need to put
it's
that
still
in
in the old studio.
Studio 1.0.
We're slowly moving stuff out here, but we're being more purposeful about where stuff goes.
Trying to.
We need to do this taste.
You ready to do this taste
Yeah,
test?
we're
ready to do
almost
this,
out of time.
this science, Breaking Bad type science project we have going on. Last week, if you don't remember, we tried the new debut of some Dorito chips,
The Doritos.
the tangy ketchup. I kept them in a box so they didn't get all smashed.
Oh, sweet.
Tangy ketchup and the hot mustard.
A hot mustard.
And if you recall, the hot mustard was not a winning chip for me and you.
It was very.
One or two was good, but
Maybe
then you
it'll be
were good.
different this week. Maybe
So we have the tangy ketchup or the
hot mustard.
hot mustard right here. You want to try one?
Yes.
We'll have a little refresher. Yep, I remember that one. Ooh,
I will say the difference this week, though. It seems hotter this week.
got a little kick to it.
Is that I'm getting more of a mustard flavor this time. Last week, I was getting more of that. Whatever I was tasting was real strong.
Yeah.
This week, I'm getting more mustard, so that's good.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're just, and I like mustard, but that's just, maybe it's the hot part of the mustard.
I don't mind the hot.
I like hot mustard sauce, like I talked about on chicken nuggets and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I like hot mustard chips.
Kyle
these-
says he's been told by the wife unit that the mustard was better. I
I'm
thought
gonna
the
have-
ketchup was better.
The
Last week I
ketchup
did.
one, I
See, now
felt
I'm
like
wondering.
I felt like these could be dangerous to me last week. I had to put them down because I felt like I
I
could
did not
sit
feel
here.
that way at all.
I really like the ketchup ones. I'm excited to try it again.
You know, for TikTok and Reels, I wish I had a camera up close to record us making these burgers.
Set one up and set your phone up.
We need a camera guy.
See, you can prop it up here against your shoe.
See, I like the.
See, these ketchup ones are good.
They're not that good.
I definitely recommend the tangy ketchup Doritos. These things.
They're
What did I say? These were available. These
Canada.
are special in America, but in Canada, this is a regular Dorito up there. They got the Cool Ranch. They got the nacho cheese. They got the tangy ketchup up there. Blows my mind.
Yeah, the ketchup's. It's all right.
It's all right. So we thought we'd do a little science experiment this week.
Yeah,
Before-
science.
Before the show started, I ran to our local McDonald's.
It was 3 hours ago, so
It should be nice.
they've been marinating.
I got us 2 plain double cheeseburgers. Nothing
Oh.
but bun, cheese, and meat, son. That's 2 meats on there.
2 meats. We have the meats. Hey, did you see the Arby's? We have the meats. Did you see where they found a dead body in the cooler of an Arby's down in like Louisiana?
South Iowa.
And it was like
Is that why you moved down here?
it was like, and the thing said we have the meats or
I
whatever.
don't know if you think you might need a napkin for this. So our science project, I was really questioning already. Those Doritos, you made a mess with those Doritos.
the Doritos out of hand.
I was really curious if we tried the ketchup and mustard Doritos on a plain double cheeseburger. Would that be just as good as having ketchup and mustard on a regular burger?
No,
You don't think so?
no, I don't.
But
I'm willing to try
me too.
for science.
For science reasons only.
For science.
Thank you, Bill Nye.
Tony said he thinks you need to add pickles to yours.
Well, funny you say that.
I do have pickle dill relish here, but this is not a dill challenge, so I don't feel like you should have to.
Thank you.
I just brought it for my burger.
Anybody new here, aka Jamie? I hate pickles. I despise pickles.
So we
I've been
often make
punished-
him eat pickle stuff.
I've been punished on this show so many times having to eat pickles and pickle flavored
It's been great.
crap. It's been amazing.
it's been
amazingly
enjoyable.
bad.
It's been enjoyable. Well, the bun's
So-
a little welded to the burger here.
What is that?
The cheese is suspect.
They got a piece of
Hey, it's
lettuce.
supposed to be plain, bro. Cheating over there.
The funny thing is, when I was in the drive-thru and I ordered this,
Uh-huh.
I said 2 plain double cheeseburgers, and the guy was real quiet. And then he goes, "So you just want meat, cheese, and bun?" I said, "That is correct."
That is correct, sir.
Yeah, I thought maybe I need to start ordering
If there is anything on it, I send it back.
But I tell you what, every time I go to McDonald's, I
You want
order
to
a
get in on
burger.
this?
That's a lot of relish.
That's the perfect amount.
That is a lot of relish. Hold that up for the camera. That is not a good ratio of
It's the perfect ratio.
you. That's the whole top. That's the whole top of the burger.
Well, if it was pickles, it'd be like 3 pickles.
Oh, I got 1 onion right here.
You got all the toppings, bro.
I don't even think it's supposed to have lettuce.
So weird eating
All
in
right.
front of people
All right, here we go. Oh, mine come
on
off.
the internet.
I feel like an Oreo. You just kind of pop
Oh
the top.
yeah, well it's too late for that.
All right, we
Well,
got
how-
to put a few on here. We got to put like 2
I
and
think
2.
you need a good amount, right?
So I'm not a big chip person on a
my
sandwich.
favorite thing.
And I know you've said that in the past. You like eating.
Well, don't forget it.
But how about a burger? Have you ever had a burger with chips?
Oh,
I need
yeah.
another ketchup.
So I'm putting like 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Well, because I feel like you're not gonna taste it if it's like
Yeah,
buried in
I
burger.
agree. I don't mind putting some extras on there. Extra toppings. The White
That's
Larry
all I
Bird needs
got.
to add pickles to his. No, nay, nay, nay. So I'm gonna add 3.
This is nonsense.
Look at that one. That one's like really ketchupy.
What are we doing?
How about that one?
Hey, you're skewing the charts here.
All right, 1 ketchup chip.
1.
I'm still pulling them out. I'm trying to find
No,
whole
you're eating
chips.
them as you go. Like you
The
got-
ketchup ones are really good. All right, 3 ketchup
I don't know
ones.
about this.
3 ketchup chips. Look at, ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, spicy.
I always thought, when you get those Cool Ranch chips, and you like everybody looks in the bag for those ones that are like quadruple loaded with the spices.
All the spices.
Why don't they make whole bags of those? You know how much? You know how many bags of those?
It would
people-
cost a fortune to make.
Really?
Oh, I don't know.
How do those even get through the
I'm just
assembly?
like-
How do those things even get through the assembly line? You know, there's only like 4 or 5
The
of them in
big
a
fat
bag.
guy that's supposed to eat them off there goes on break.
I want that job.
Hey Tom, every time you see one overloaded, he's like, oh.
It's all yours, bud. All right, there's three
This is,
mustards, 3 ketchups.
That's what I got too. I smashed them down, but I got some dill on mine.
Okay.
No lie, roast beef sandwich with Ruffles and Chick-fil-A sauce is great. Oh,
Okay.
sounds good.
I still think we need to do the McDonald's challenge by land, by sea, by air. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah, we talked about it. It's all in one sandwich.
It's a fish sandwich, a cheeseburger, and chicken.
sandwich.
All right, here's our new science project here.
Cool.
Thank you, Bill Nye. Thank you, Walter White.
Thank
Who's some more
you,
famous scientists?
Beekman,
Thank you, Beekman's
the
World.
most important scientist of all.
Who else we got here?
All right,
I know you're a big Beekman's World fan, which is so
let's
funny.
get a vote real quick. Beekman or Bill Nye?
I'm kind of wondering, maybe a lot of these people might not even know who Beekman's
Listen,
World is.
don't skew the vote.
I can remember coming over to your house one weekend.
Dude, I would watch Beekman.
You had the Spanish version of Beekman.
Did I really?
And I
Hey,
laughed.
if that's
You
all you
said-
can get.
You said, what was it? You had like on an antenna or something.
Uh-huh.
And you said, I can't find the regular version anymore. And you had a Spanish version of
I love me some Beekman, man. Beekman was the best.
I still
Melissa
remember
says
that.
Beekman, thank you.
I'm surprised she remembers
Even
who Beekman's
Spanish
World is.
Beekman is better than Bill Nye. Spanish Lester the Rat.
Let me wet
is
the
still
palate
better.
here.
You're skewing the flavors again.
All right.
Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. I do like some Dexter.
Oh, yes.
All right, let's try
All
this.
right. Ketchup and mustard chips on a plain cheeseburger. I have a feeling this might be kind of dry.
Yeah, we're probably going to die.
All right. Let's cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
Don't cross the streams, man.
We haven't even bit off of them. They're good. All right. Let's go. Oh, that pussy. And as I suspected, very dry.
Very dry.
I did not think of this.
Very strong on the mustard.
Oh, I mean,
The dill, mine's dripping. I got plenty of juice on mine.
that ketchup and mustard really take effect on it, man. Other than making it dry,
That's exactly what I said was going to happen. I got a little bit of the mustard flavor.
I could taste both of them on here. I think your relish is kind of skewing your.
No, I'm not. I'm honestly not
Man.
tasting much relish.
That's actually not bad. Other than being kind of dry, that those ketchup and mustard chips like kind of fill the void of actually not having ketchup and mustard on there. Again, it's dry. It's like a weird dry burger, but you got the condiments on it. Not too bad.
I mean, not bad.
I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. I think I kind of like that.
I mean, I'm enjoying it,
Yeah,
but
not bad at all.
I don't feel like it hurt the burger in any way. I just don't. Also, I'm not getting a strong flavor from it either.
I think your relish is kind of skewing the original flavors of what we're looking for here.
I think you're wrong.
Relish probably ruined it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I think mine is juicier than yours. You're complaining about how dry it is.
I mean-
no problem over here
You got relish on it.
because it's delicious and it's dill relish at that. Kyle says he prefers Mark Hardy over those guys. I put Mark Hardy in third place
You got to fill me in
behind
on-
Coach Mitchell and
Oh,
and,
I was gonna say
and,
you're
Mr.
gonna, have to,
Scott, and Mr. Scoggins.
you're gonna have to fill me in on who Mark Hardy. Now I know who you're talking
You
about.
don't remember?
Well, Mr. Hardy, I would have known,
Right,
not
right,
Mark
right.
Hardy.
Hopefully there's pickles on Kyle's after that. Cheers. Yeah, now we need to cross the streams.
Oh no!
There's some pickle juice here. You want to get in on that? Are we just gonna eat these while we're?
I'm good.
It's so awkward.
We're out of time anyway. So I'm gonna give this 2 thumbs up. Ketchup and mustard chips. You're gonna make me spit my food out on camera.
Because we're live and you're like, no.
I'm trying to talk. This is awkward.
That's
Just
what I
sitting here
said.
chewing. Just chewing.
What would you?
Oh, all right.
Mr. Hardy was awesome. He revived a fish heart in his hand.
Oh,
We
he
shouldn't
like-
play God.
was
more,
he?
so-
Was he Frankenstein? So again,
Tony says, I always eat on camera. That's true.
that is true. He's an
You
inspiration
gotta
to
do
us
it.
all.
You gotta up your game and do it live now.
So
I want your
again,
next one to be live. Don't
mustard and
don't
ketchup
gloss
chips.
over what I'm saying.
Mustard and ketchup chips definitely hit the spot on. Oh shoot, my bad.
Been in the
I'll get
studio
the-
38
where's-
seconds
where's-
and you're already ruining everything.
Where's the dog?
he's gonna start like barking in there.
Definitely hits the spot. You don't have condiments in your car. You happen to have ketchup and mustard Doritos in the car while you're driving.
Then you're good to go.
It hits the spot. It's a little dry. I don't know why you would get a dry burger to add chips to if you.
Why not?
But I mean, this nice
Mine's
project.
not dry. As long as you have a jar of dill relish in your car as well, you're all good.
I'm gonna give this project 2 thumbs up. Thank you to Beekman's World.
Keep going, Lester the Rat. We miss you. That's all I got. Remember, we are the dudes you were looking for.
May the dudes be with you. See you next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central. Nope,
Is that all, or?
that's it.
Oh.